Columbia University student was so fed up with her Ivy League life that she decided to run away from it. Now, to give you some context into this story, Nayla Kidd, who is a student in this story, was a star science student all her life, and she got a lot of positive reinforcement for doing so. She excelled in academics, and as a result, she made it to an Ivy League school, which she was elated about. She was super happy that she finally made it to Columbia. Now, she starts going to Columbia, and she realizes this pressure cooker environment is devastating, and it's making her miserable. So in a piece titled, "Why I Had to Escape My Ivy League Life and Disappear," Kidd recounted how the school's pressure cooker environment led her to become increasingly ambivalent about her schoolwork. Here's what she said. "I started to totally disconnect. I deleted my Facebook profile first, shut down my phone, and got a prepaid number, took all my money out of my Chase bank account and opened a new one." Kidd wrote that she had no plans to return to school. Instead, she wants to make music and work on her writing and modeling careers. Now, this is the quote that, really spoke to me. She says, "I always told myself I needed to find gratification through academia. But now I want to find it on my own through the arts. I finally broke down because I was living a life I thought I should be living instead of living the life that I want." Now, she's getting a lot of criticism for this. People are saying, oh, cry me a river, you got into an Ivy League school and you have this privilege and you've totally squandered it. But I totally understand where she's coming from. And I think that the type of pressure that you have, not only when you're in college, but when you finally enter the job market and you're in your career, becomes devastating to a point where even if you were passionate about something to begin with, it makes you disconnect from it, and it makes you kind of reject it in some ways.
Not buying it.
No, I know you're not buying it, but I relate to her on a lot of levels, so we'll get to that in a second.
All right, so if I'm her parents, I'm furious. So wait a minute, you got into, I'm super proud of you, got into a good school, and now you did what? You just shut down without talking to me about it?
Yeah.
And you decided that you were going to take all the money and go to Brooklyn and live with the hipsters and get into art? No, that requires a conversation before you take all the money and do all that stuff.
I mean,
right?
Look, it's almost as crazy as someone, graduating from Columbia, getting a law degree, and then deciding, like, fuck being a lawyer. Fuck my high-paying job. I want to be a talk show host.
I don't know who you're talking about. So, but that goes to my point, Anna. That we had a conversation, right? Now, admittedly, it was a one-sided conversation. This is the direction I'm going, right? But there was a lot of thank you for helping me to get into these schools and to afford the schools and all that, but you've got to trust me that going in this direction is what's better for me. And it was at the end, not in the middle. So there was a lot of differences, if you ask me. So look, here I'm being an ass because I didn't feel that much pressure in school. And so maybe I'm having trouble relating. Like, I didn't think school was that big a deal.
Okay, let me give you a little more context because I feel like I'm not really doing her case justice. So let me explain. So she is obviously a black student who's going to an Ivy League school with a bunch of wealthy white kids that she can't relate to. She leaves her family, she leaves her friends, she leaves everything she knows in order to go to the school. And I get it, a lot of people do that.
That's what you do in college.
A lot of people do it. But here's the thing. You also enter this environment of school. You gotta succeed. There's a tremendous amount of academic pressure, okay? You don't connect with anyone on campus, right? You're away from everyone that you love and the life that you had. And so, it becomes really difficult. And here's another thing. I actually admire the fact that she realized, engineering and what I'm doing right now with science at this Ivy League school is not what appeals to me. I love the arts. That's what I really want to do, but I've been lying to myself to appease everyone else around me. It takes, look, I don't like the way that she went about it in that she ran away and she didn't tell her mom what happened or what she was going through. You do need an open line of communication. I agree with you on that. But it also takes balls for her to do what she did. Some people see it as, oh, she dropped out of school, oh, she's a loser. No, it takes balls to be honest with yourself about what you actually love and want to do.
So look, you've gone a long way in convincing me that that she certainly had a lot of courage in taking an untraveled path, or the path least traveled, if you will, right? And yes, I can relate to that, and I could appreciate that. And yes, I just I've never been that person, so that's why I'm having trouble empathizing. Because I remember my uncle yelled at me to not go to Penn. I went to Columbia for law school, went to Penn for undergrad. And he's like, no, they will eat you alive. You cannot go to the less school. Less school.
Really?
Yeah, because
Wow.
they are too smart. I'm like, what, so I'm a dummy? What? Like, what? And so you could make the argument that I was a minority of some sort, right? And and by the way, my roommate and a lot of the kids there had gone to really elite private schools. I'd gone to a public school, et cetera, right? And I remember after the first semester or whatever thinking, this is what the private schools produce? Please. Okay. Now, but I'm a different guy. I'm not her, right? Yeah. And like when my uncle tells me that, I think, bring it. Right?
I know.
So that's why I have the disconnect from her. But yes, stepping into her shoes, which is what we're supposed to do on the show, right?
Yeah.
I just wish she'd talked it through more. But then, you know, given that her parents are probably super supportive and that's how she was able to have the opportunity to get to Columbia, my guess, I'm just guessing, right? I know that was the case for me, is that they'll have her back. But you got to trust them enough to have that conversation. And just pulling the chute is not a constructive way of doing it. Although, and don't get me wrong, a lot of people dropped out from school, including Bill Gates, Matt Damon, Zuckerberg, okay? They all dropped out of Harvard and they're all okay. So sometimes in unique situations, it does make sense, but I'd really think it through because you might not be Bill Gates.